Hello. So if you have not been here before, my name's Julia and I have a little book channel. So I just got done with my internship for the day and I'm itching to get out of the house. Oh, just turned on my turn signal. So I'm gonna go to Target and Barnes & Noble, even though I do not need to, so I'm just gonna take you guys along with me. I just got to Target and I am primarily here just because I know that there's like a 50% off of books going on right now, even though I do not need to be buying books, and even though I always say I'm on a book buying ban, I am obviously a liar. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna browse about. I can barely look at my phone because it's really bright, but I also am getting some gifts for my mom for Mother's Day because I'm going to make her a little book bouquet because she really wants this one cookbook, and then I'm going to get like 2 books for her to stick in there, and I'm excited about making that, so I'm going to take you along with me. Also, I am currently reading Fourth Wing, and I'm like 50 pages in, but it's really good, very fast paced, and it reminds me a lot of like The Hunger Games and Divergent. I'm not really getting like to the fantasy parts just yet, just because like we haven't seen dragons yet, so I'm sure once that happens it's gonna like pick up more. But yeah, whenever I come in here, this is my second favorite aisle other than the books, obviously. Me and my boyfriend love building Legos together. Those wildflowers are really pretty. Doesn't really seem like there's many new ones. I've never seen Harry Potter, don't come for me, but I don't really get those. Like, I can't really build those ones, obviously, since I haven't seen the movies, but yeah, nothing too exciting over here, I guess. Okay, so, I filmed a clip in one section of Target, but it was not the book section because it was, like, being completely restocked, and there was somebody over there that was, like, stacking them, and I was like, I am not about to be the only person in this aisle, whip out my phone and start recording. But, I got these cute little, like, PJ shorts. Isn't that so cute? And I found the cookbook that my mom wants, so that's really good. And I'll just show you guys what else I got whenever I get back home. But now we're gonna go to Barnes & Noble, and I have been wanting a pink drink all day long. And I tried to go to Starbucks before I came to Target, and it was closed, which sucked. So that's what we're gonna do now. And it just sounds like I'm complaining. Ew. No, I'm having a good day. I promise I'm not complaining. And reading the first page of this book because a while ago I said I wasn't going to read any more books by this author just because they weren't hitting, but this is so pretty. So I'm just going to like sit here and read the first page to see if I like it. I am back from all of my outings. I went to Target, Barnes & Noble, and I had to stop in our local mall to get something. We have a visitor. I can't. I have to approach carefully so she doesn't run out. She ran out. I was trying to get my cat. It's like luring a beast. Hold on. Come here. This is my baby. Her name's Sophie. Alright, I'll let her be free. Anyways, I will show you what I got now. Went in with the intent to see if they had the cookbook that my mom wanted, just because, like, Target usually has deals off on their books, and I knew that they were doing, like, a buy one, get one kind of thing. So, I just picked something up for my grandma, for my mom, to get her for Mother's Day. Then I got my mom this cookbook. It's Miranda Lambert's cookbook, and it's called Y'all Eat Yet. And my family is from the South. Well, not technically from the South, but we lived there for a very long time, so, like, we love Southern food. And I'm making my mom a book bouquet for Mother's Day, so I wanted to get her some other books to put in there. So I got her The Coronation Year by Jennifer Robson. It's a story about 3 different people's lives on the day of Queen Elizabeth's coronation back in the 50s. And my mom really likes stuff with the royals, so I think that she'll really like this. And then, Sophie, stop. And then also I got her The Darlings, and this is a story about a family kind of similar to the Kennedys, it seemed like, that live on Cape Cod, and they're very wealthy, and it follows 3 different women, or 3 different generations of women in this family. And my mom really likes a good beach read or a historical fiction book, so got her that too. If you're gonna bother me, then Calico Cat Activities. And then the last thing that I got my mom was this little notebook. It has a lion on it. It says Leo, because that's her zodiac sign. And then, of course, I had to get something for myself. I can't ever enter anywhere that sells books without getting something for myself. So, I, like, need to be beaten up and, like, held hostage from any sort of bookstore. But it's okay. It's fine. We're fine. So, first we have King of Wrath by Anna Huang. I have been holding off for so long on getting this just because I have the Twisted series and I've only read 1 book in it and I need to finish it. But the second book, King of Pride, just came out and I've seen a lot of very mixed reviews about it, but I know that people really liked this first one. It's mafia romance, arranged marriage, and Anna Huang's writing style I'm pretty used to at this point, even though I can't even say that. I've read 1 book by her. Scratch that. But anyways, I'm excited to read this whenever I am in the mood for some mafia smuttiness. And then another one that I've wanted to read for a very long time, but I just haven't gotten around to picking up, is Red, White, and Royal Blue, and I got this at Target as well, as you can tell from the sticker, but I'm so excited about this because everybody always says that this is such a cute romance. It's a story about the son of the Prime Minister of England and the son of the United States President, and they have like a little fake dating, and then it turns into a real dating situation, and I think it'll just be so cute. And I've never read anything that has to do with like, politics as it comes to like leading a country. I've only read politics like in fantasy books, so I'm excited about this. And then I like was debating between 2 books and I ended up choosing this one because I always do this. I accidentally buy the second book in the series without realizing it's the second book, and that is my own fault. But I remember I got Saint by Sierra Simone a really long time ago. I just pulled this off my shelf, and I kept having to hold off on reading it because it's the second book in the series. And so once I was there, I was like just sitting on the floor for a while, and I was like, you know what, like I'm about to either get the first book in a series that I have never read or like read anything by the author, or I was like, should I get Priest? So that's what we have, and I'm really excited about this just because like I've never read any. As I was saying before, I was very rudely interrupted by my animals barking. I am very excited to read this because I've never read anything that has to do with, like... I can't even keep a straight face, to be completely honest, but I'm very excited about this. I know that it follows Tyler Bell, and he's supposed to be becoming a priest, and then he ends up falling in love with somebody, and obviously... we know what will happen, but I'm very excited about this, and all the books, like, are gonna look really pretty together once I finish reading them. The next book, I cannot believe that I ended up buying this just because whenever I first started my book account, which it's called What's Jewel Reading, if you're not following me, follow me. But I remember a while ago, after I read the sequel to Things That We Never Got Over, and I DNF'd it, and I just wasn't enjoying it. I'll probably pick it up again at some point to finish it just because I do like to know the ending of books. But I told myself, I was like, okay, like, I don't really want to read books by this author anymore. They're not really for me. And then I saw how pretty this was. So I had to get it. And I made sure that I would actually be interested in it. And I mean, I could lose interest halfway through, but I, like, made myself sit on the floor and read a few pages of it before buying it, just blindly. But I know that it's a fake dating situation. It is about Luke Garrison, who's in the National Guard, and Harper, who just returned back to this this small town that they both live in. and it is beneficial for both of them in different ways. He needs to prove that he is like serious and starting to settle down with his life, and I don't know how it will like benefit her yet, but I'm really excited. This is definitely a thinner one of Lucy Score's books, which is really helpful just because like that was stupid of me. But yeah, like I think that I'll probably like it if it's a shorter book by her. So I'm excited to see what I think, if this will change my opinions of her books. And the last book that I got is The Hunter by L.J. Shen. And like, this cover is so embarrassing, but I read the synopsis of this and like I had read it before when I was in store, and I don't know why I didn't buy it at the time, honestly, because it's really interesting. But of course, shirtless man on the cover. But anyways, says Boston's debauched elite is going up in flames, and it's the Fitzpatrick family that set it on fire. And the first line for the male main character, it says, "I didn't mean to star in a sex tape, okay?" So from that, I was like, okay, you have me. Like, I need to figure out what happened then. And I'm very excited. It's very floppy, I will say that. I like the way that like it feels, even though like, I mean, what can If you've stuck to the end of this video, I just want to say thank you for watching, and there's much more videos to come this summer now that I'm done with school, and I'm gonna have a lot more free time, and you'll be seeing much more of Sophie and I very soon.
Say bye!